Welcome to Tales on Trails, where every story is a journey. Today's story, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled at the foot of a mountain, there lived a young shepherd boy. Every day he took his flock of sheep to the hillside to graze, while the villagers worked in the fields below. The shepherd boy felt lonely watching the sheep all day. The hillside was quiet, and he wished for excitement and attention. One day, as he sat under a tree, feeling bored, a mischievous idea came to his mind. The boy jumped up and shouted as loudly as he could, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is attacking my sheep! Help! Help!" His voice echoed down the mountain. The villagers heard his cries and immediately dropped their tools and ran up the hill to save the sheep. When the villagers reached the hilltop, they found the boy laughing. "There's no wolf," he giggled. "I was just playing. You should have seen how fast you all came running." The villagers were upset and annoyed, but they returned to their work, shaking their heads. A few days later, the boy grew bored again. He decided to play the same trick once more. "Wolf! Wolf! The wolf is here! Help me!" he shouted even louder than before. Once again, the kind villagers dropped everything and rushed up to the hill to help him. But when they arrived, the boy was rolling on the ground with laughter. "Fooled you again! There is no wolf!" he cried gleefully. This time the villagers were angry. "You shouldn't lie about something so serious," they warned. "One day you might really need our help." The boy just shrugged and continued laughing. Several days passed, and the boy almost forgot about his pranks. Then one afternoon, as the sun began to set, a real wolf emerged from the forest. The hungry wolf crept forward the flock, his eyes fixed on the sheep. The boy's heart filled with terror. "Wolf! Wolf! Please help me! A real wolf is attacking my sheep!" The boy screamed with all his might. His voice was filled with genuine fear and panic. He shouted again and again, desperately hoping someone would hear him and come to the rescue. But down in the village, the people heard his cries and looked at each other. "He's lying again," they said. "We won't be fooled a third time." They shook their heads and continued with their work, ignoring his desperate plea. The boy was completely alone at the hilltop. The wolf scattered the flock and carried off several sheep. By the time the boy managed to chase the wolf away, it was too late. Much of his flock was lost. The boy sat at the hillside, tears rolling down his face. He finally understood that when you lie, people stop believing you, even when you are telling the truth. He learned that honesty and trust, once broken, are very hard to rebuild. The end. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe for more tales every week. See you in the next trail.